Hi, my name is David Gifford. I'm the Director of the Rhode Island Department of Health. I'd like to thank you all for helping us get the vaccine out to our students in Rhode Island. As you know, H1N1 is an influenza virus that is causing a worldwide pandemic. It is affecting kids more than adults, and that is why we are trying to target our vaccine campaign amongst kids K through 12th grade. We're going to be running those clinics over the next several weeks, with many of you helping in those clinics. Those clinics for the middle school and high schools will be run during the day. Those in the elementary schools will be run in the evening, usually between 4 and 8 o'clock. Many of you are going to be going through the training and reviewing the material to help with those clinics. We'd like to thank you, the schools, and everyone who is helping keep our kids and our communities safe. Because without your help, we would not be able to get the vaccine out to the group. The vaccine clearly is the best way to protect yourself from influenza. You can also make sure you wash your hands, cough into your sleeve, and stay home when you're sick. Those are probably the most important things that we can do as we look at this H1N1 pandemic facing all of our communities. So again, thank you very much for your help.
My name is Dr. Nicole Alexander. I'm a doctor in infectious diseases for adults and for children. I've been working along with the Department of Health to help along as a subject matter expert in response to this H1N1 vaccine effort. As Dr. Gifford shared, we all have share the roles and responsibilities of helping with this school vaccine clinic. And it's important for us to now go over the strategies necessary to help make this a successful opportunity to vaccinate all of the children in Rhode Island who attend school. There are many companies that are working hand in hand along with the Department of Health to help make this successful. And that includes the Wellness Company and the Medical Reserve Corps, in addition to your school and the school liaison working with you. To get started, we'd like to talk about the roles and the responsibilities of the Wellness Company. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Randall Lynn. Hello.
Thank you, Dr. Alexander. The Wellness Company has been working with the State of Rhode Island Department of Health for the past 9 years in managing a school-based immunization program called Vaccinate Before You Graduate. And that program has given us a lot of experience in terms of how to set up and manage immunization programs in the school setting. So we're very comfortable in being able to offer our services to help the schools in setting up their clinics and in managing a successful clinic.
Excellent.
So we are also providing logistical support overall for this school campaign. So we will be working directly with the schools and also with the Medical Reserve Corps to make sure that there is sufficient staffing and supplies provided for each clinic. And as part of that, we have developed a school clinic kit, which will be mailed directly out to each school to the attention of the school liaison.
What do you have that's included in the school kit?
In the clinic kit, we've put or placed accordion files. Now, the intention of these was that each grade would have its own accordion file where the student consent forms, as they come in, would be placed alphabetically. And this would assist the person at the registration table during the clinic so that they can easily access those students' consents when the student presents themselves. We've included some other incidental supplies, some highlighters, magic marker, and some pens to be used at the clinic. Most importantly, we have sets of instructions. And the instructions basically are dealing with completion of consent forms, the screening for contraindications or eligibility, the filing of consent forms, organizing a clinic, sample clinic layout, and the typical staffing requirements. And again, we have those instructions in order so that you have instructions for your clinics that occur during school hours with a clinic diagram. We have instructions on clinics that fall during the evening hours with a separate diagram. And then we have instructions on basically how to complete your consent forms, screen for vaccine eligibility, and copy consent forms and file them, as well as organizing the layout of your clinic. Now, in another packet, we have additional forms, and these forms would be used at the clinic location. So you're going to be provided with additional consent forms. These are primarily used in the evening program when you'll have adults and their students coming in who have not perhaps previously submitted a consent form. So these will be necessary, and these should be put on a forms table. You'll have information regarding thimerosal, Guillain-Barré syndrome, a VIS statement, which is necessary during the school clinic hours as well as the evening school clinic hours, privacy notice as to how the information that's collected will be used, and a vaccine adverse event reaction form. And then we provide some signs which can be located through the clinic site, which will identify basically the location of the clinic, the registration area, the vaccine stations, children and adult restroom locations, an observation area, a recovery area, and the exit from the clinic location.
To review once again, there will be 2 different clinic setups that are available. For students in grades 6 through 12, they will be vaccinated during the day during school times. For students in grades K through 5, the vaccination will occur in the evening times from 4 o'clock on so that parents can be available to help. I would like to introduce Erin McDonough. She is the coordinator for the Medical Reserve Corps.
That's right. Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank
Erin.
you.
Erin will be demonstrating what to expect from the clinic by walking through the steps that each of the students will take in order to get vaccinated.
That's right. What we've done here today is we've set up a sample clinic so that you can see what it should look like in your school with the table set up, the flow, so on and so forth. So we can go over how it should work on the day of your vaccination clinic.